The biggest mistake that I see home sellers make is they want to cushion the list price to give them room to negotiate. Basically, they want to overprice their home. I hear it over and over and over again. We can always come down, but we can't go up on our price. Here's the thing, and here's the reality of the pricing situation. When you price your home right from the get go, you don't have to negotiate your price. When your home is priced right and where it needs to be, buyers see that, they recognize that, and they will give you your list price for the house. Of the 50 or so homes that I have sold over the past year, the average sold to list price ratio for homes that went under contract within 30 days is 99.5%, which means that home sold for 99.5% of the list price. So, for example, if it's a $300,000 house, it sold for $298,500. And usually we went under contract at list price, and then after an inspection, the seller ends up giving a $1,500 credit or so that the buyer can take on the repairs and they don't have to do them. As your days on the market increase on the home, the sold to list price ratio drops because the longer the house sits on the market, the more you're going to have to reduce the price to get it back in front of buyers and regenerate that buyer interest. Pricing your home right from the get-go means your home's going to sell faster and it's going to sell for more money. Now, I'm not in the habit of taking overpriced listings. If somebody wants to really push the list price above what I have suggested, I'm usually just going to tell them, hey, I'm probably not the agent for you, okay? But there have been some instances where there's a little bit of separation between what I suggest and what they want to put it on at. And if I do take the listing, then I'm going to write in automatic price reductions into our listing agreement. So typically what I'll say is if we don't have any showings in the first 2 weeks, then we're going to reduce the price. If we have showings the first 3 weeks we're on the market, but we don't get any offers, we're going to reduce the price. And if the sellers are not willing to do that, then again, a lot of times I'm just going to pass on that listing because I already know I'm fighting a losing battle. And before we list a home, we're investing money in that home. We're paying for professional photos. We may pay for virtual staging. There's a lot of different things that go into marketing the home, and I'm not going to spend my money on a house that I don't think is going to sell because you don't want to price it right. So if you're thinking about selling your home and you want an agent who's going to give you an honest assessment of what your home is worth in today's market, send me a DM. Let's have a conversation and look at the comps for your home.